Hi, good evening. This is Maributhu Kannivadi. We are live for the health, safety, and environmental training sessions. Today, we are going to see the MSDS vs SDS. I hope you heard about the MSDS. Now, the SDS. Then, what is MSDS? Material Data Safety Sheet. So that is the normally everywhere we have used before and all. But the worldwide the system changed. Now it's become SDS, Safety Data Sheet. So universally approved one, the universally recognized one, that is Safety Data Sheet. So we have a material safety data sheet, then safety data sheet. This is new one. This is old form. MSDS, material safety data sheet, is the old one. Here this one is the current one, that is the SDS. So what is the difference between the MSDs and the SDS? It's a word used before GHS. So it's an old form and it's before GHS. So then here it's a current one. It's a global standard. Currently the global standard chemical safety data sheet. Global standard chemical, this one, but material safety data sheet, this one, it's one safety data sheet. Here it's under GHS, it's before GHS, this is under GHS. So number one, this is older version, this is current version. Then here there is no standard structure and it varies from the manufacturer side. Hi. Okay. So the MSDS and SDS. So the MSDS, material safety data sheet, then SDS is the safety data sheet. The safety data sheet is the universally following current one. The MSDS is the old version, it's not used now. So that is the main difference. Here the older, it's before GHS, this is under GHS. It's not a global standard, it's a global standard. This is safety data sheet is a global standard, that you have to know it. Then here, this MSD material safety data sheet, no standard structure and varies by manufacturer and company. So this chemical material safety data sheet varies from the manufacturers. One manufacturer is different form. They give some different details. Another manufacturer give some another different details. Same thing, the companies also. One company, the material safety data details are different. The same product, but the company-wise material safety data sheet differs. So the company-wise differs, manufacturers-wise differs. So that is the old form of MSDS. But the new form is totally standardized, and also it says about the 16 standardized sections are there for ID. Here there is no standardization, but here this safety data sheet totally standardized under the section 3 ID. So, okay, there is an ID is there for each section. hazard. It's explained about the hazard, and then it's explained about the various things. For example, it's a composition, what chemical is there. For example, chemical composition, how much percentage each chemical composition is there, and then first aid in case of anything happened because of that chemical, what will be the first aid, and fire handling. These things, how to handle the fire in case of fire from the chemical, how to cheese the fire, and also the PPE. What kind of PPEs you have to use it? Because if the chemicals is very harmful to the human being, means you have to wear the respirators and the chemical PPEs. So that also explained here in this safety data sheet. Then disposable and transport. So the chemicals always hazardous and harmful to the environment and human beings. So the same way of disposable always recommended. So the disposing the chemical, it's guiding the safety data sheet always guiding the how to dispose the chemical and how to transport. When it's transporting, something abnormal happen, maybe spillage or accident, then what will be the course of action, how to handle. These all the details are mentioned in the safety data sheet. But it's all lacking in the old version of material safety data sheet. So that's why the old material safety data sheet is discarded, and the SDS, that is safety data sheet of new one, already implemented. Then everywhere it's asked to follow SDS, not MSDS. Then so it's no here 60 standardized section IDs. So there is a 60 standardized section and ID also there. But here there is no standard. That's a major difference between the MSDS and the SDS. Then here contain the information about the hazard, handling, storage, and then measures in case of emergency measures. What will be in case of emergency? What will anyone can do? These details are available in the MSDS. But what about the SDS? In this uniform worldwide to understand and comply. So this is uniformly followed. This is just content, that's all, but it's uniformly for now. The worldwide, the SDS only uniformly followed, and every company asked to follow only SDS, not MSDS. That you have to know it. So when you are handling any chemical in any industry, you have to follow SDS only, not MSDS. If you are following MSDS, it's a wrong one, because the already worldwide occupational health and safety management system asked to follow only SDS, not MSDS. So that's why here the uniform worldwide there is a understand and comply. So all the companies uniformly understanding the chemicals name, their structure, their various chemical compositions, and also they are complying this SDS. But here it's contained only some details, but it's not easily identified. Then the MS being phased still in some places, it's already phased. This MSD is already phased. Then in some of the companies or countries, maybe they are using this MSDs. Wrongly they are using. Very few companies or very few countries, without knowing the international standard harmonized matter, they are still using this MSD. But the MSD, wherever you are using, it's not a legal thing. It's not following the international rules and regulations. As per the International Occupational Health and Safety Management Systems, you have to use the SDS, not MSDS. So it's totally based, and also because of phase, then only some workplaces only they are using. Still we are insisting the totally avoid using in workplaces. The MSD, you just refer it, but you cannot use it. That's very important. Then what about the SDS? SDS, you can use it for all chemical suppliers, and this one worldwide, all the chemical suppliers they are using, and definitely they have to use as per the legality. Then the globally all the workplaces harmonized. Globally all the workplaces harmonized this SDS. So the SDS is the major part here. MSD is already having some details about the chemicals, but hereafter the SDS only speaks. So whenever your industry is working any form of chemicals, you have to follow the SDS, that is safety data sheet for each chemical. Whether it's a lab chemical, whether it's an industrial chemical, whether any kind of chemical you are using in industry, whether it's a construction or manufacturing or service or oil and gas, any type of company, what you have to do, you have to ask SDS for each chemical and display the SDS sheet in the chemical usage area. Wherever the lab is there, or chemical laboratory or industrial preparations are there, in that area you have to place the safety data sheet. So this one, the material safety data sheets already abolished. So you have to follow only safety data sheet. In this safety data sheet, you can find the chemical name, composition, PPE, first aid, fire, line of fire, then what else? So chemical name, composition, PPEs, first aid, for line of fire, then hazards, then the emergency, spillage, then transport, dispose. So these all the details, maybe one or two item may be missed, but the most of these all the things is there in that safety data sheet. The chemical name, composition, PPE, first aid, line of fire, then you have hazards and risks, then emergency handling, then transport, then dispose. So and then how to dispose. These all the things are there safety data sheet. This is the universally harmonized, universally accepted data sheet that you have to keep it for wherever you are working with that chemical. Based on this direction only, you have to dispose the chemical. Based on this direction only, you can transport the chemical. Based on this direction only, you do the first aid. Based on this direction only, you have to do the line of fire. Based on this direction only, you can do the chemical mixing and composition, and you have to make sure the emergency working stations are available based on the safety data sheets. So now the point is the MSD is totally not accepted hereafter. The only safety data sheet accepted with all this detail you have to adhere and follow. So when you are following this only, it's acceptable as per the occupational health safety management systems, and internationally it's a recognized one. When you are still following MSDs, is the illegal, it's not accepted. When you have started to do the safety data sheet only, it's accepted. Otherwise, it will be the non-compliance of the legality. So, if you want to comply the international safety standards, you have to follow the safety data sheet. So that is the major part here. You have any questions in this regard, you can just comment me. You can get the more information about the safety data sheets. Whatever you have, you just lodge your comments, your opinion, your overall how it looks. It's all matters. So thanks for watching this brief session about the MSD vs SDS. Okay, so the SDS is a major part here. So you can learn more about the SDS. We can see some other live sessions. It's tomorrow we have a live session of 12 o'clock, the way of healthy living, and evening 3 o'clock. So some other HSE training topics there. So you can watch that also. You can get more information in that. If you like all these information, subscribe, like and share it. So support the channel for more HSE works. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.